Hello, hello, hello. We are live on Facebook. I'm so excited to be here. It is Tuesday already. As you guys come on, say hello. Tell me where you're tuning in from. Super excited to be here with you guys. Let's see if I can't figure this out. There we go. Now we're starting to work. Hello. How are you guys? I'm gonna have to set something on that. There we go. How are you guys today? I'm super excited to be here. It's exciting. It's Tuesday. Where are you guys coming in from? As you jump on, I haven't been live on my Facebook page in a minute. A lot of my Facebook videos disappeared. Don't know where they went. Didn't get notifications about it, which was kind of crazy. So Facebook is working on that for me, which I love Facebook for that. Hello, Nicole. How are you? All right, you guys, what are you doing on this amazing Tuesday? It is hot, hot, hot here. Like super hot. Let's see if I can't figure out how to get that to stay. I got a new tripod, which I absolutely love so far. Just got to figure out how to get it to stay. And by the way, for those of you that know me, I have a sweet tooth. Do not get these. They are caramel M&Ms. They are amazing. Oh yes, I love it, Chelsea. Hi Ryan, how are you? All right, you guys, I want to create some value for you today. I just ate an M&M. Super good, and I'm kind of addicted. That's okay. I got on the scale this morning. I cannot even believe, I can believe, and I'm super excited. Hacked snacks, I know, I need to get some. I absolutely do. Yeah, I got on the scale this morning, still right at under 150, absolutely phenomenal. When I first started, paying attention and wanting to lose some of the weight I've gained, I was up to 168. What? It's crazy. For all those mathematicians out there, 149 to 168. I don't even know how much weight I've lost, but I feel phenomenal. I have energy for days. I'm just on a very simple system. So I absolutely love that part of it. One of the things I want to talk to you guys about today is communication and creating a healthy community on Facebook. There are so many things that people can do that they just don't know about. And I get asked quite a bit, how did you create a following on Facebook? The very first thing is being authentic. Being authentic to you is one of the most important things you can do. So many people are afraid of public speaking. So many people are afraid, to get out there and do a live. My first live, I botched it. I messed it up. I stuttered. I was too excited. I said the same things over and over again. I repeated myself. The camera shaked. I didn't have lighting. I didn't have a tripod. I didn't have any kind of organization with my thoughts. It just takes practice. And so one of the best ways to become authentically you on Facebook is, first of all, doing it. Get out there and put yourself out on social media. People are looking for people to follow. They want to be inspired. 89% of women in the United States are on Facebook. I pulled up some stats for you guys. I'm going to read those really quick. A lot of people use Facebook to increase their brand awareness. A lot of people are branding themselves right now, which is really cool. It ups your quality of sales because people feel like they're actually purchasing from a real person and not somebody, that just wants to make money off of them. Also increases your return of investment, because when you have a communication and you have a relationship with someone and you're a real person, they are more likely to come back and purchase from you. We know the saying, right? People don't buy the product first, they buy you first. And so this is my life hack for today. I told you guys I was going to start doing some life hacks. For those of you guys that are tuning in, tell me where you're coming from. And those of you that this is your first time watching me, please let me know that you're a first timer. I've been doing lives on Facebook for going on 3 years. I believe last year I did a live video almost every single day. Just completed a challenge to do a live every day for 30 days. That was amazing. A lot of those videos are gone, which I think is funny. You want to create a loyal fan base. That's what people are doing on social media. People will tune into you if you create them value, if you're fun, if you have a good background. One of the things I always tell people is before you go live, first of all, so that your emotions don't get in the way, make sure your phone is sitting on something and not something that is gonna, bounce around a lot or, that kind of stuff. Make sure you have quiet background noise, and also make sure that you don't have a bunch of junk in the background. Like even sitting with my summer decorations on my back door, I'm always like, oh gosh, I should be sitting like right in between them, right? But a good background is always really, really nice. If you don't have a light, that always helps too. I want to give you guys some stats really quick. 79% of adults use Facebook. Of those users, 89% are women. 18 to 29-year-olds, there's 88% in that age group. 84% of people using Facebook make less than $30,000 a year. Like, think about that for a second. Let's see. Instagram. On Instagram, 38% of women use Instagram, and 18 to 29-year-olds, 59% use Instagram. So Facebook is incredible for getting yourself out there and creating a brand. It doesn't take a minute. It takes a while to create a brand. It also takes consistency. So, creating a following on Facebook starts with communicating with your group, right? You've got to start adding friends. I have a goal to add at least 2 people every day to my Facebook fan page, to my Facebook page, or to my public page, or to one of my groups on Facebook. So for those of you guys that don't know, I have Straight Path to Your Human Experience. We have almost 400 users in that group now, which is incredible. We also have a fee-based Facebook group where you actually get a monthly subscription box, which is really cool. And that has also helped me launch my coaching business, right? Which is where I am branding myself in the coaching world. I did find a network marketing company that fits very well with what I'm doing in my life. And it's multiple streams of income, right? We all know that when you have multiple streams of income, that's where the success comes in. That's where your financial freedom will come in. So as you guys are tuning in, tell me where you're coming from. My name is Amanda Smith. I'm out of Vernal, Utah. Super excited to create some value for you today. If you do love this and it does create value for you, please feel free to share it, invite your friends. And like I said, I'm going to be doing these life hacks up to twice a week, and it is just really fun. Okay, so when you first start your Facebook and you're trying to build an audience, you're trying to build a fan page, you're trying to build a following on Facebook, what are your goals? What do you want your Facebook page to be like? Do you want it to be funny? Do you want it to be valuable? Do you want it to be about network marketing? Do you want it to be about your kids? Do you want it to promote your business? What do you want to use Facebook for? Because that's one of the first things we need to do is set a goal, right? Facebook is amazing. I have people on my Facebook page from every walk of life, from every human experience I've been through. Some of my Facebook friends I've been friends with since Facebook came out. Others I have just met, and we've created a relationship that way. So every single person that tunes into my lives, I'm so extremely thankful and grateful. And I love watching what people do in their lives, right? I love to be able to see, like Abby, I love to see your kids growing up and to see what you're doing in your life with your husband. And, it's just a really great way to stay in contact with people that you might not have been able to keep in contact with the old-fashioned way of, a pen and paper and sticking it in the mail. And that's one of the things that your Facebook page loves: interaction. The more interaction you have on your Facebook page, the better your audience will be. Also, getting rid of some of the initial fears around Facebook, making sure that you are adding people to your Facebook page. When I first started building my Facebook page before my first network marketing company over 8 years ago, I had less than 100 friends. And it's about adding people. Every time I run into somebody, I'm like, oh my gosh, are you on Facebook? I'd love to add you to my Facebook page. Let's be friends, right? It's just kind of like a fun thing to do. And then also, every time you add a friend, they're going to see your stuff for the first few days that you're their Facebook friend. And so it's good to have content on there that people will love, right? You don't want to always post the same messy picture of your living room, or you don't always want to be complaining about, your life or your sicknesses, or, how low your bank account is and that kind of stuff. Social media loves interaction. They love interaction, commenting on posts, saying happy birthday, making sure that you know what's going on with people's lives and that kind of stuff, and not comparing yourself to other people. This is one of the other things I wanted to talk about, is actually being you. Don't try to be like somebody else. Don't try to, say the same things other people say. Get out there and show people who you are, with your funny quirks, with your, your kids, whatever it is that you want to do. It is so important to be authentic. Nobody wants to follow somebody that's like somebody else, right? So let's see. I'm going to go through this really quick. La 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 la. All right, here we go. Okay, what do you guys love about Facebook? Let's talk about that for a second. What do you love about Facebook? What do you use your Facebook page for? Do you promote a product? Do you promote a service? Do you promote, charity? Do you get on and share memes? What is it that you do on your Facebook page? My notes disappeared. Which is always really fun, huh? All right, let's see if my internet can get up these as fast as possible. Okay, so staying consistent, that's huge, huge, huge. A lot of people, they start a Facebook page and they post on it once every 3 months or once every 6 months, or they decide to join a company and they post one time about their product and then the rest of the time it's about their kids, or people need that consistency with Facebook. They need to know that you are involved, you're passionate, you're consistent, you're organized, you're authentic, funny, you have a personality, you're not just out there trying to gather numbers. People like to feel like you care about them, right? Like Nicole uses stay-at-home mom, and you have done amazing things with your Facebook page, right? The other thing is to make sure that you're not just always forwarding, recipes, or you're not just always forwarding videos, or you're not just always forwarding games, that kind of stuff. That's one of the first kind of posts I hide. But make sure that you are being intentional with your posts, right? So sometimes I post things that are going on in my life. Sometimes I post things that resonate with other people. Sometimes I post, something that's really funny. Sometimes I post things that are really true and raw. And it all comes from making those intentional posts. The best time to post on Facebook is between 6 o'clock in the morning and 9 o'clock in the morning. And then at night between 5 and 10, right? So those are the best times to post on Facebook, because you have a lot of people that are scrolling through. And I love how Messenger actually shows you how many people are active on Facebook. And absolutely, Josette, just be human. People don't want to see, a bunch of pictures about their business and a bunch of pictures about their product. They want to see your life. They want to see how real you are. And that's why I love getting on lives, because people actually see you. They see your insecurities, they see your confidence level, they see that you're human, they see you when you have messy hair, when you have, your hair is all dolled up. They see when you get a tickle in your throat. Oh my gosh. And it's all about doing it consistently and creating that value for other people. So Facebook is one of the best avenues to brand yourself. It's also one of the best ways to get your business out there. Now, a lot of times people make huge mistakes on Facebook. The first thing they do is post their product all over Facebook. Now, I can tell you that might work for like a week. That might work for 2 weeks. But as soon as you post your company and your product and everything out there, you've taken the curiosity away, right? You've taken away the reason that people are following you. And so then they just go Google it, and it might work for a little while, but it definitely doesn't work forever. Plus, the more people hide your posts, the more your algorithm goes down, the less people that see your posts. I read an article the other day about Facebook and algorithms, and even though you might have, say, 3,000 friends or 1,200 friends or 600 friends on Facebook, only 30% of those people are seeing your posts. So how do you up that? Interaction, curiosity, real authentic live videos are huge on Facebook because every single person tunes in. The longest amount of time most people tune into a Facebook video is 3 to 5 minutes. So while you're doing your live, you want to be exciting, you want to be fun, you want to share, a piece of you so that people will come in and tune back in. I know a lot of people, they do it where they do like an hour-long live on their personal pages, and then they get these big followings because people come in and watch little pieces of it. That also works. That doesn't work for me. I like my live videos to be 8 to 15 minutes. Boom, bam, slam, I'm done. And then if you guys want more authentic parts of me with my coaching business, with my spiritual aspect, the more open part of who I am, you can get in a part of my private Facebook group, right? And that's where I dive into the coaching and the spiritual stuff and the creating even more value. And that's kind of what Facebook is all about, right? It's your original storefront. It's how you can actually create what people want out of following you as the person that you are. So communication, what do you say on Facebook? First of all, make sure, I've said a lot of first, right? First of all. That's because they're really, really super important. Make sure your spelling is correct. Make sure your posts are clean and neat. Make sure they're organized. Make sure there's an intent. You can go through and kind of create a theme. If you want to do like a themed post for the week, like this month, this next 2 weeks to the next 3 weeks on my Facebook page, it's going to be all about forgiveness, quotes about forgiveness, all of that kind of stuff, because I actually base my Facebook posts off of the spiritual world that I live in, the moon energies and all that kind of stuff, which is kind of fun. I think I did a couple months ago, it was all about feeling guilty. And so a lot of people, I always think it's funny when somebody comments or messages me and says, oh my gosh, was your post about me? I'm like, well, it wasn't about you, but if the shoe fits, then absolutely take it personal. But you don't have to take it personal because my Facebook page is very, very intentional. And I love to get to interact with you guys and get to know you and create value for you essentially, right? And then, we're all humans running around on this earth, but more importantly, we are souls that have this huge purpose. And once we find that purpose, we can hone in on it and focus it and help more people, because that's what it's all about. So start conversations, right? Follow some people on Facebook that inspire you, get to know them, start conversations, and then you could even take it to Messenger. So sometimes when my posts start blowing up when it comes to like replying back and forth, I'll just take that conversation to Messenger and then build that relationship through that avenue, which is also incredible because people can be more personable with you there. Thinking about what you're going to say. What am I going to say on this post? Is it going to be a long post? Is it going to be a short post? Is it going to have a graphic? What is the intent behind what I'm going to say? And then how do you say it? A lot of times when we post on Facebook, we say what we want to say from our perspective. And as you know, the telephone game, right? If somebody posts something on Facebook and then pretty soon, 10 different people have read it and created all these stories, kind of try to think about the broad perspective of what people will think when you speak or communicate on your Facebook page this way. And obviously the intention, like I've said 100 times, intention is so incredible. If you're grumpy and miserable and just got in a fight with your husband and you post on Facebook, the energy that's attached to that post probably isn't going to be so great. But if you're excited and you're happy and you're in a great mood and you did your hair and your house is clean or whatever it is that gets you inspired and your juice is flowing, then you post on Facebook or then you go live or any of that kind of stuff, it's literally going to shine through social media. So that's my live for the day, you guys. I hope it created value for you. If you took something away from this, please put what you took away from it that you didn't know maybe. And if you felt value, share it. If you're watching it on the replay, #replay. Life hack. What you put on Facebook does matter. How you say things does make a difference. And the intention behind posting on Facebook will either create a following and a fan base, or it will have people just leave. and nobody wants to get on social media and feel unimportant or not noticed or any of that stuff. And it's just kind of about figuring out your demographic, setting those goals and letting people see who you really are. Who are you? And what do you want to put on Facebook? So I hope you guys have an incredible Tuesday. Life Hack with Amanda. Cha-ching! You guys have a good afternoon. Bye-bye.